Hello, everyone. We're going to get started. The early release of Dune Awakening starts at 9 a.m. Central, which is in about 6 or 7 minutes. Just getting some things set up. So, let's see. Let me pop this out. So I have my chat. Hello, everyone. That I can see. We're going to get started. The early release of Dune Awakening starts at 9 a.m. Central, which is in about 6 or 7 minutes. Just getting some things set up. So, let's see. Let me pop this out. Okay. Let's see. We're going to close that. And we'll go back over here. So it's actually in 1 minute. Let's see. See if we can get it to come up right away. Been looking forward to Dune Awakening. I love the story of Dune, and I love the 1980s version of Dune. There's just some really great lines in it. The new one with Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya was amazing, and I loved it as well. There's a part in my heart for that 80s version. Um, but I've read the first book. I have not read the rest of the books, but I have like watched some things on what happens. And this is an alternate like timeline where Jessica has a daughter instead of a son. So she follows the Bene Gesserit's plan, and in doing so, she's rewarded and is, you know, um, everything is different. Let's see. Why is it not showing up? Let me go back into it. Okay, we're gonna go. Well, let's see. Exit Steam here, and then I'll restart it because it is 9:01, so it should be able to play. Let's see, library, Dune. Oh, it's doing a download. Okay. So as soon as it's done with this, so in this one, and it kind of shows you at the beginning, Jessica has a daughter, and in doing so, the sisterhood teaches her to be a truth sayer, and in doing that, she finds out that Dr. Yui is the traitor. So she saves the Duke's life. They survive the attack on them, and so now the Harkonnens and the Atreides are fighting for Dune, and the Sardaukar came down and they executed a ton of the Fremen. And the Mother Superior basically tells you, go find the Fremen and wake the sleeper. So that's what we're doing. And I think Jessica's daughter is who sends the person to, like, come help you. Um, so that's the premise of this one. So it doesn't mess with anything in the Dune canon. It's an alternate timeline where Jessica does not have Paul, um, which is an interesting take on it. Um, it's an interesting story, um, but I just, like I said, I really like the '80s version. Um, one of Alia's lines at the very end is one of my favorite. And there's some things in it that are just really well done. And I mean, Patrick Stewart's in it. You can't not like it if Patrick Stewart's in it. Hello, Beowulf. My cat has come to say good morning. Good morning, baby. Hello, bud. You talking to the people? Okay. So yeah. So the 80s version, it was a little, 80s. Okay, it was the 80s. But the new one was just amazing. The fact that they broke it up into two parts, and then he wants to make the third one, Dune Messiah, which is the second book. I know that Sci-Fi did a series on the children of Dune, and I watched that, but it's been years and years. And that one, oh, who played one of the kids? Dang it, I just went blank on his name. It'll come to me. He played Professor X in the X-Men First Class, the young version of Professor X. Which is funny that the 80s has the old version of Professor X, and the Children of Dune on the Sci-Fi had the young version of Professor X. That's just funny. But he was in that one, one of his first big acting jobs. So the Children of Dune is interesting because that's what leads to the next 10,000 years of the universe, and so. Not ruining anything on those. I mean, to be fair, spoiler alerts is like what, in the first like couple of years. Those books have been out since the 60s and the 70s. So I think if you haven't read it yet, that's on you. But so it's about 60% completed on the download. Hello, bud. My cat is being very vocal this morning. Hello, Beowulf. Go sit on your bed. Go sit on your bed. Go sit on your bed, bud. Go sit on your bed. Go sit on your bed. Go sit on your towel. One of my cats loves to lay on towels, so I put a towel down for him. Hello, bud. Go sit on your towel. That's his bed. Go lay on your towel. Go lay on your towel. Mom put it down for you. Go do it. So I have watched a couple of people's videos on like what to do in the beginning and things like that. I think I'm just gonna just go at my own pace. I may not get the best place for like putting my houses and things like that once you get past the first starting area. But that's okay. I think I'm just going to go at my pace, and we'll go from there. I played a little bit during the beta, but I didn't get that far because I had other commitments that weekend. So I think I got to building my first base, and that was it. That was all I did. And I just made a simple one because they basically say that don't invest in that first base. Don't spend 3 hours building it, because literally when you get to the second part, they're like, okay, abandon your first base. So don't spend a whole lot of time on your first base unless you want to. I mean, that is up to you. Play the game how you want to play the game. 91% complete. The Worms AI gets even more intelligent. So first one, not so smart. Sorry, my allergies are really bad this morning, right? But as one of the sisterhood. But you don't have